Bib, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life. Our people must know. Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible. Lock her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadir.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the Shadow's work. Goddess, help me. Oh, it hurts.
What now, Kian?
We go back, and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you, if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you, and the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake. Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on. I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people. But I won't confront him about it until after the war is won. We need to move quickly. We have an advantage now, but precious little time.
I understand.
There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Kian?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. She has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although, if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? Wouldn't it be better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Hami. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked.
With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You, and the commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Harmy has returned. With Kian. He's joined the Resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the Resistance and Harmy. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dormari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dormari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azaries and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azaries people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring. But if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Harmy will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Harmy with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdows and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Harmy. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds. Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For convincing me to bring you to Kian. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost. For family.
Family.
Take care, brother. May your goddess smile upon you tonight.
Ulvik's put everything on the line for us. And he'll lose it all if we lose the fight. Harmy's men stand with us. but too many are still loyal to Vermon. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Kian, I'll follow you into the fires of the seven hells if you ask me to.
I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here they are, ready to finish the fight.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that in a play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies? I'm not saying everyone's going to die, I'm just saying Shepard. She would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, she would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day. And she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would. I mean, you and her? With you, you know, and her, you know, major compatibility issues.
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard would care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning. That's something, right? Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile. Just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight. Oh.
They will stay true to our side, no matter what.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vermon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
I'll pray for them. Every single one of them. So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong.
I'll join Anique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Benry May's still alive, I want to bring her home.
Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian. Really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Ferdows to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Kian from a trusted source. I wonder whether she is Utana's trusted source or not. It doesn't matter now. We have other concerns. Something harmies. Did you tell Utana about Kian?
Alright. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
I can't give her what she desires most, but I can still grant her a kiss. I can't give her everything she's hoping for, but I can at least say something to make her feel better. Words can never bridge the gap between us. I can't give her what she desires most, but I can still grant her a kiss.
Hey, whoa, what?
I'm just trying to...
No, just... No, that's not...
Sorry.
Don't do that. I am sorry for... Alright,
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azaries are staying out of their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Firdaus?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Are you guys ready? I am so ready. I mean, not really, because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Not that I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Firdaus plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Kian. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly. Goddess. The Reap Moon appears to turn man into beast. They've lost all vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch.
I can't believe it's Reap Moon already. I've been counting the days and now it's here. I hardly know what to do with myself.
Hey! Where are you going, eh? Where's the rush? Come on, don't be a dullard. Let's dance, drink and be merry.
Boys, everyone bottoms up! The next round's on me! Right mode! This bloody night never ends. I'll dig wells in the endless desert before I volunteer for duty in Mercuria during Reapmoon ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much.
This bloody night never ends. I'll dig wells in the endless desert before I volunteer for duty in Mercuria just for
The guards are checking everyone going through the benefactor's gate to the ceremony in Tower Square.
Why don't you let the rest of us go first?
They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. They must be curious.
What's going on?
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush.
They've been told
the ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers ready.
That's me, I
I'm sure they'd rather be in their barracks.
Right. The ship called you old. Oh, that's my middle name. See? A city to the ground. Dig wells in the endless desert.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the
If we're
festival
lucky,
much.
they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. Move along. Move along. Happy Reapmoon's Eve. Go on, please. Not tonight.
They've been told to keep vigilant, but to not interfere with the festivities. I'm sure they'd rather be in their barracks. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget. Shrubbery of some sort. I haven't studied my Mercurian plants, but they appear quite ordinary.
Watch the Wicker Witch burn! Let the witch burn!
Good Elgwin. Nice Elgwin. Soft. Well, good anyway. Good Elgwin. Such a good Elgwin. I love you. I love you so much. We'll ride off into the wild, just you and me. We'll have so many adventures. We'll see the world. And my wife can go fuck herself.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azaries. He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... fowl!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honouring our ancient human traditions, and...
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear!
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenceless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards!
Help! Hello? Help me! Over here!
What sort of madness is that? What would incite a respectable woman to stand up and make a fool of herself in a crowd of decent, hard-working men?
What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Kian.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April?
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Mercuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running...
The tower? The Azaries Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it. to
man
burn
again.
it with fire.
When will he ever
The
shut
fire
up?
cleanses. The fire destroys the contagion. The fire brings the light of goodness to us all. And we shall embrace it.
This must be the kindling they used to start the pyre.
I, Ono Hilaries, pledge to you the good
This seems
people
like an
of
obvious
Mercuria,
target for
that
sabotage.
I will leave no cobblestone unturned, no cellar door unlocked, no privy unexplored to find the last remnants of magic in our fair city.
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
As we all know, I'm running for office in the City Watch, where I can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercuria. When I'm
The bird's stuck in
elected,
there,
shall
and the pyre
be
will soon be lit.
nightly
If I do nothing, he'll
burnings.
burn. And with him, my one chance at getting into the tower, however remote it may be.
This bird is only the meager beginnings of our crusade. We've been soft on magicals. We've been soft on those who support sorcery and harbour non-humans. No more. That ends tonight. With cleansing.
The Merry Minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reetmoon's Eve. From the state of the revelers, I can't imagine there's much left in those barrels.
I shall put my torch to this fire, and we shall watch the bird
Empty.
burn.
Not surprising.
Along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft.
Filthy as sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reetmoon's Eve. Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact. Learned scholars have measured skulls and come to this conclusion. You can look it up in books. Magicals are diseased things. It may be pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may even be said to be beautiful. But they are carriers of foul
This seems like an
fevers
obvious
and
target for
sorcerous
sabotage.
Contagions.
There should be
The
enough.
only way to
Sounds
rid
like
the world
Hilaris
of
is about to
magic
wrap up his
is
mad
to
ramblings.
burn it.
I'll just have to wait
Burn it with
and watch.
fire. The fire cleanses. But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
It's not lighting up. Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers. Oh, forget this. Phew. Burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No, no, no!
Humanity, honor, humility. Certain poor, misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion that we should be protecting magicals rather than
What are you
protecting
doing?
humanity.
Don't talk to me.
against magicals.
Find a way to save me.
What sort of madness is that? Oh, what would incite a respectable woman to stand up and make a
This
fool
seems
of
like an
herself
obvious
in a crowd
target
of
for
decent,
sabotage.
hard-working men in order to defend a magical? I'll tell you what. Sorcery. Dark sorcery, the shadow, the magical immigrant, necromancy. That's what. Before we burn this bird, let me tell you a few things about the magical. Non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact. Learned scholars have measured skulls
I
and
don't
come
think
to
they're
this
here to hear him
conclusion.
speak.
You can
They're
look
just
it up
drawn
in
to
books.
spectacle like moths to, well, to fire.
Magicals are diseased things. It may be pleasing in appearance. some of them. Some may even be said to be. The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it. To
Empty.
burn it with
Not surprising.
It's Reap Moon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open, and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape.
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better. I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by color. I'll need more. I'm buying.
Which wine, sir?
It's only the meager beginnings of our crusade. We've been soft on magicals, soft on those non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact.
Dragon's fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine. Marcurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Goat's Hollow Winery. No. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
Ah, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection, fortified with honey and
What's the
malt.
price?
You don't want some proper background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
This bloody night never end. I'll dig wells in the endless depth. Move along. Move along. Happy Reap Moon's Eve. Go on, please. Not tonight.
If burning wicker witches makes people feel safer, then so be it. I won't stand in their way, as long as they keep to burning straw puppets.
This bloody night never end.
Reap Moon's Eve must be
I'll dig
very
wells in
important
the
to
endless
Mercurians
desert
if they're
before I
willing to
volunteer
make
for
such
duty in
fools of
Mercurius here on
themselves.
this moon ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go. Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty. Burn it to the ground. Burn the bewitched place to the ground. Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty. Burn it to the ground. Burn the bewitched place to the ground. Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty. Burn it to the ground. Burn the bewitched place to the ground. Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty. Burn it to the ground. Burn the bewitched place to the ground.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much.
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
The fire brings the light of goodness to us all, and we shall embrace it.